light still falls the way it did on mornings we once lived, but now it lands on empty space where your laughter used to stay. The air is thick with what we were, a quiet blur of afterwords, and every corner holds a trace of your disappearing face. I try to breathe, I try to cope, but you're still hanging from each hope. It's a room full of your silence now, where your voice won't come back somehow. Every second feels too long, like I'm living in a broken song. It's a room full of what we lost, counting every line it cost, and I'm still here, not moving on, in the place where you belong. The mirror shows a quieter man who doesn't understand how love could turn into this ache that never seems to break. The radio still plays our tune underneath the hollow moon, but every note just pulls me through to somewhere that leads to you. And I pretend I'm alright, but you still haunt my nights. It's a room full of your silence now, where even time can't show me how to let go of what remains of your name inside my veins. Oh, it's a room full of faded light, where I lose you every night, and I keep standing in the cold, holding pieces of my soul. Still leads me back to home. It's a room full of your silence now, and I don't know how to fill the space you left behind inside this heart of mine. It's a room full of endless pain, where I whisper your name, and even if you're gone from sight, you're still my only light. Your silence still remains in every breath, in every pain. There's a drawer where I still keep your name, written on pages that never changed, ink a little faded, like the truth we knew. But I still write like I'm talking to you. The house gets quieter every year, but somehow your voice still appears in the places I try to avoid, in the spaces love destroyed. I thought distance would make it right, but it only makes you more alive. These are the letters I never sent to you, full of words I didn't know how to lose. Every sentence starts and ends the same, with your memory calling my name. And I don't know how to let you go, when every page still tells me so, that even time cannot undo the love I still feel for you. The streetlights flicker like they used to do, when I would walk home thinking of you. Now I walk alone through the rain, rewriting every bit of pain. People say that hearts will heal, but they don't know what I still feel. 'Cause healing doesn't reach this deep, where your memory refuses to sleep. Maybe some love never dies, it just hides behind our eyes. These are the letters I never sent to you, full of words I didn't know how to lose. Every sentence starts and ends the same, with your memory calling my name. And I don't know how to let you go, when every page still tells me so, that even time cannot undo the love I still feel for you. If I mailed them all into the sky, would you read them somewhere in time? Or are these words forever meant to stay inside what I never sent? So I keep writing through the night, in the glow of fading light, and every word I leave behind still feels like you were mine. And if someday you hear this sound, know my heart still writes you down, in every breath, in every view. I never stopped loving you. Letters I never sent, but still meant for you. The room still breathes the way you left it, like your presence never moved. Every corner keeps a secret of a love we never proved. The night falls heavy on the curtains, like it's trying not to see how everything I built with you now just part of me. I trace your name in fading air, as if you're still somewhere there. I'm still holding the afterglow of you, a light that never made it through. Every heartbeat breaks in places you once knew, like it never learned to lose. We were quiet, we were burning, we were slow. Now I'm living in the undertow, and even time can't let me let you go. I'm still holding the afterglow. The mirror shows a softer stranger, with your memory in his eyes. He keeps talking to the danger of a love that never dies. I walk through streets we used to wander, but they don't call your name. Just echoes pulling me under into yesterday again. They say the heart will learn to fade, but yours is all it ever made. I'm still holding the afterglow of you, a light that never made it through. Every heartbeat breaks in places you once knew, like it never learned to lose. We were quiet, we were burning, we were slow. Now I'm living in the undertow, and even time can't let me let you go. I'm still holding the afterglow. If I could turn the night around and bring your silence into sound, I'd let the world forget my name, just to feel you once again. Still holding the afterglow of you, in everything I say and do. It's the reason every ending feels untrue, and every dream leads back to you. We were infinite in borrowed time, a fragile, fading design, and now I live where your goodbye still glows. I'm still holding the afterglow. Afterglow, still in my soul, never letting go. I still feel you in the morning light, in the way the silence feels too bright. The room remembers where you stood, like it never understood. Your scent still lingers in the air, as if you might come back somewhere. And I don't touch a single thing that holds the echo you still bring. I keep pretending I've moved on, but every night you're still not gone. You are the shape you left in time, carved in every thought of mine. Every memory feels alive, like it never said goodbye. We were love without a name, burning softly into pain. Now I'm holding what remains, the shape you left in time. I walk through places we once knew, where every color leads to you. Even strangers passing by carry fragments of your eyes. I try to write you out of me, but you live in every melody, like a song I can't erase, no matter time or empty space. And silence answers when I call, like you were never gone at all. You are the shape you left in time, a quiet wound I can't define. Every breath I try to take pulls me back to what we made. We were more than what we lost, more than distance, more than cost. Now I whisper through the rain, the shape you left in time remains. If love was just a passing storm, why does it still feel so warm inside a heart that can't let go of someone only I still know? You are the shape you left in time, and I still trace it every night. Even broken, even gone, you're the reason I hold on. We were never meant to stay, but you never went away, and I still call through the pain, the shape you left in time. The shape you left still lives in me. The curtains move with the midnight breeze, and old vinyl sings so tenderly. A half-filled glass beside my chair still makes it feel like you are here. The world outside keeps rushing on, but in this room time holds its own. Every photograph upon the wall still remembers us before the fall. Some loves disappear like smoke in rain, some leave without a trace, but yours still lingers softly in this place, where the quiet hearts remain. I still call your name, like a slow river after dark. You keep flowing through my heart, and every soft October sky still reflects your gentle eyes. Oh, even after all these years, your love survives beyond the tears. I drove tonight along the coastal road where we once escaped the heavy world. The ocean hummed the same old tune beneath that faded silver moon. I swear I felt your hand in mine again, like nothing truly had to end. And for a moment all the pain was gone, like love itself was holding on. Maybe souls remember what the mind lets go. Maybe real love never leaves the soul, where the quiet hearts remain. Your memories is every pain, like warm fire on a winter night. You still bring darkness into light, and every lonely melody still sounds like you and me. Oh, somewhere in the silent blue, my heart still belongs to you. If tomorrow never comes for me, I'll still carry your memory like a sacred prayer inside my chest, the truest love I ever kept. And when the stars fall into dawn, I'll meet you where our dreams live on, where the quiet hearts remain. Love outlives the years and pain, like candlelight that softly glows. You are the peace my spirit knows, and when this whole world fades from view, the last song I sing will be for you, like the whisper of the evening rain. You'll stay where my heart remains. Some hearts never truly say goodbye. dust upon the books we used to read, and silence growing like autumn leaves. The house feels older now without your smile, like it stopped living for a while. I still keep your letters in the drawer, though I don't read them anymore. Sometimes just knowing they're still there feels like breathing softer air. Time can dim the colors of the photographs we knew, but somehow it could never fade you. Like dust of old memories, you settle softly over me. In every quiet midnight room, I still make space for you. And every fading amber light brings your shadow back tonight. Oh, love may disappear from sight, but never from a soul that tried. The radio still plays those gentle songs, the ones we used to hum along, and every note feels worn yet warm, like shelter from a storm. I walked beside the river yesterday, where we once let our worries drift away. The water moved just like before, but I stood there missing you even more. Maybe love grows deeper after goodbye begins. Maybe some hearts never truly mend. Like dust of old memories, you keep returning endlessly, like winter sunlight through the gray. You still brighten up my days, and every lonely evening train still whispers softly of your name. Oh, after all this passing time, your heartbeat still echoes in mine. If I could stop these trembling years, I'd return to when you were here, dancing slowly in the kitchen light, turning ordinary moments bright. And if this weary heart forgets the way, your love will still remain. Like dust of old memories, you drift through every part of me, like the final fire before the dawn. Your warmth keeps lingering on, and when my last night finally heavens keep. You'll follow me into my sleep, and somewhere between yesterday and forever, I still hear you in the turning of the night, in the way the dark holds a fading light. Your presence lingers in my skin like a place I've never been. The house forgets to sound your name, but nothing here feels quite the same. Every breath I try to take feels like a memory I can't shake. I tell myself it's all in my head, but you're still in everything instead. Memories don't ask to be forgotten. They stay where love once felt so strong and soft and broken. Even time can't set them free from the places you still breathe in me. We were fire turning rain, beautiful and full of pain. Now I live with what remains. Memories don't ask to be forgotten. I pass the streets we used to know, where every shadow seems to slow, like it's waiting just for me to remember what we used to be. I try to speak your name in vain, but it dissolves into the rain. And I don't know how to move ahead when you still live inside my head. And every silence sounds like you, everything I try to do. Memories don't ask to be forgotten. They stay even when the love is long gone and rotten. Every heartbeat pulls you near, even when you're not here. We were more than what we lost, more than time could ever cost. Now I'm holding all the pain. Memories don't ask to be forgotten. If I could learn to let you go, would I still feel whole or no? That some loves are meant to stay even after they decay. Memories don't ask to be forgotten. They live in every word I never said and thought in. Even if I close my eyes, you're still the reason why. We were never meant to last, but you never fade so fast. And I still breathe you through the pain. Memories don't ask to be forgotten. say. I left your sweater by the doorway. It still remembers your shape. The house is quiet in a strange way, like it's learning how to break. The evening folds into the window, like it's trying not to stay. And every shadow feels like echoes of the words we couldn't say. I hold your name against the dark. It fades, but never falls apart. We were paper lanterns on the river, burning soft before the cold, drifting somewhere we could never follow, where the current took control. Now I watch the water take your light away, slowly turning night to gray. And all I have are memories that shiver like paper lanterns on the river. Your voice still lives inside the ceiling when the wind moves through the hall, like it never lost its meaning, like it never left at all. I try to write you out of silence, but the ink just calls you back. Every line becomes a reminder of the love I still lack. They say the heart will learn to sleep, but yours is all I let it keep. We were paper lanterns on the river, burning soft before the cold, drifting somewhere we could never follow, where the current took control. Now I watch the water take your light away, slowly turning night to gray. And all I have are memories that shiver like paper lanterns on the river. If I could turn the tide around, I'd let your silence make a sound. But even if I change the sky, you'd still be something passing by. We were paper lanterns on the river, beautiful but never home, fading gently as the world grows dimmer, in a place I walk alone, and I still see your light beneath the waves. In every choice I never made, love was brief, but it still delivers like paper lanterns on the river, drifting still shifting down the river alone. I still leave space beside the chair, like you might settle there. The morning coffee turns to cold before your story's told. The clock forgets to move ahead, it lingers where you left, and every second feels the same since you stopped calling my name. I tell myself it's over now, but I don't know how. It's just the sound of what we were, still drifting through the air like a blur. Every memory starts to play when I try to look away. It's just the sound of what we lost, a love we couldn't hold at all. And I'm still standing in between what is real and what has been. The hallway keeps you shaping light, like you just left tonight. I pass the door we used to close, where only quiet grows. The city moves, but I stay still, chasing what I never will get back again, no matter how. I reach for you somehow, and I pretend I've healed in time, but you still live inside my mind. Every heartbeat calls your name, like it never felt the pain. It's just the sound of what remains of promises and broken chains. And I can't turn the page on the love we couldn't save. Oh, if love was only meant to pass, why does it always last inside the places no one sees, where you still breathe in me? It's just the sound of what we were, but it still hurts like something pure. Even time can't take away what my heart refuses to change. It's just the sound that won't let go of everything I used to know. And I'm still lost inside the flame of a love that calls your name. The sound of what we were still lingers, still endures. There's a quiet way of laughter used to live, like the walls forgot what warmth you give. I still catch your name in the evening air, like you're somewhere, just not there. The bed is colder on your your side. Time moves slow, but I still try to fool myself. You'll walk back in and start our story once again. But hope gets heavy after all this time, when love becomes a thin white line. You are the space you left behind in me, a hollow place where your heart used to be. And every memory refuses to fade, like a song that never got played. I reach for you in the middle of the night, but only find the absence of your light. Still I hold on like I don't know why, to a love that learned to die. The mirror shows a face I barely trust, a little lost, a little too much. Like every part of me you touched still hasn't learned to give you up. I walk through streets we knew by heart, but now they feel like worlds apart. Even the sky looks different somehow since you're not around. Some endings never feel complete, they just echo underneath. You are the space you left behind in me, a hollow place where your heart used to be. And every memory refuses to fade, like a song that never got played. I reach for you in the middle of the night, but only find the absence of your light. Still I hold on like I don't know why, to a love that learned to die. If I could rewrite what we became, I'd still whisper your name, even if it only brought me pain. I'd love you just the same. Now I live with what we used to be, a ghost that feels too real to leave. And every breath I take feels true, because it once belonged to you. If love is just a fading flame, then I'm still burning in your name, lost inside what used to shine, but still somehow feels divine. The space you left behind still feels like mine. still find you in the fading light, where the day forgets how to be bright. Your voice still hangs inside the air, like you were never really there. The bed is colder than it should, but I still leave it like I would if you came back through that door, like nothing broke us anymore. I tell myself it's just the past, but some things never learn to pass. If love had a place to stay, you would never fade away. Every memory would breathe right here inside of me. We were more than time could take, more than all the heart could break. Now I whisper through the pain, if love had a place to stay. I walk through streets we used to know, where even shadows move too slow, like they're waiting just for me to remember how we used to be. I hear your name in passing cars, in broken nights and distant stars, and I don't know how to pretend that this is really where we end. And silence answers when I call, like you were never gone at all. If love had a place to stay, it would never slip away. It would hold us through the night and never lose its light. But we were fragile, we were real, too deep for time to heal. Now I'm left with yesterday. If love had a place to stay, if I could rewrite every line, I'd still lose you every time. But I would hold you just once more before we close that final door. If love had a place to stay, you would never drift away. But I live with what remains of all our sweet and aching flames. We were never meant to last, just a shadow of the past, and I still call through the rain. If love had a place to stay, if love had a place, you'd still be here. The house still knows your morning footsteps, even when you're not around. The light falls where you used to stand still, but it never makes a sound. I keep your jacket by the window, like a promise left on hold. And every breath I take in silence feels a little more cold. I don't know how to unfeel you when every part of me is still you. I'm still somewhere we used to be, where your goodbye won't let me breathe. Every memory is pulling me back home, to a place I walk alone. We were soft like fading summer rain. Now I speak your name in pain, and all that I've become is incomplete. Somewhere we used to be. The mirror shows a slower stranger with your reflection in his eyes, like he's trapped inside the danger of a love that never dies. I pass the streets we used to wander, but they don't know who I am. Just echoes that grow fainter than anything I can. They say that time will heal the ache, but time just learns your name to say. I'm still somewhere we used to be, where your goodbye won't let me breathe. Every memory is pulling me back home, to a place I walk alone. We were soft like fading summer rain. Now I speak your name in pain, and all that I've become is incomplete. Somewhere we used to be. If I could turn the world around, I'd meet you in a quieter sound, before the distance learned to grow, before I lost you to the cold. I'm still somewhere we used to be, where love still feels like memory. Every heartbeat writes your name into the dark, like a never healing mark. We were everything we couldn't keep. Now I fall into the deep, and all I am is what I used to see. Somewhere we used to be, somewhere you still are with me. The morning breaks the way it did before, but it don't feel like home anymore. Your shadow used to greet the light, now it's only empty nights. I keep your jacket by the door, like you might come back once more. But time just laughs and walks away with everything we used to say. I try to move, I try to be strong, but you're still where I belong. I'm still living in yesterday, where your love will never fade away. Every second pulls me back to you. In everything I do, I'm still living in yesterday, where we never went astray. And even though you're gone from sight, you still own my nights. The streets we walk don't call your name, but they remember just the same. Every corner feels like pain when I hear your voice again. The sky above still looks the same, but nothing ever feels the same since you left without a sound and left me broken on the ground. And I pretend I'm moving on, but I'm still where you belong. I'm still living in yesterday, where your touch would never fade away. Every heartbeat knows the truth. I never got over you. I'm still living in yesterday, in a world you drifted away. And I don't know how to heal from a love too real. Ooh. If time was meant to make it right, why does it hurt every night? I close my eyes but still can see the way you used to look at me. I'm still living in yesterday, where your voice would always stay. Even now I feel you near, in every silent tear. I'm still living in yesterday, and I don't know how to say goodbye to what I can't forget, a love I can't reset. Yesterday, you and me, still living in memory. I still set 2 cups out by habit, like you might come home any minute. The kitchen light hums your favorite tune, but it only talks back to the room. Your sweater hangs where time forgot, holding warmth that it's not, And I swear I hear you breathe sometimes in the pauses of my mind. I tell myself you've moved away, but you never really fade that way. I'm still loving the ghost of you in everything I say and do. Every corner of this lonely place still remembers your embrace. And I don't know how to unfeel a love that used to be so real. Even if you're gone beyond the sky, you still live inside my life. The radio still plays our song like nothing ever went wrong. But I sit there frozen in the past, holding on to what we had. People say just let it go, but they don't know what I know. Some love doesn't leave your chest, it just learns to never rest. Maybe hearts don't break in two, they just keep belonging to you. I'm still loving the ghost of you in everything I say and do. Every corner of this lonely place still remembers your embrace. And I don't know how to unfeel a love that used to be so real. Even if you're gone beyond the sky, you still live inside my life. If I could turn the clock around, I'd keep you safe, I'd slow it down. But time doesn't listen when we cry, it just teaches us goodbye. So I walk through life half alive, with your memory by my side. And every breath I try to take still shakes with your name's weight. If forever is a broken thread, then you're the knot inside my head. And no matter where this road may go, you're the only love I know. Still loving the ghost of you. Ooh, even when I'm supposed to let you go. I still set 2 cups out by habit. The morning breaks in shades of pale blue light. I sit alone and watch the world turn quiet. Your empty cup still rests beside the sink, like time forgot how far we've been. The radio hums an old forgotten song, the kind we used to softly sing along. And every note that drifts into the air feels like you're standing there. I try to let the past go like leaves into the wind, but somehow you keep coming back again. The river still knows your name, same, like water tracing memories through storm. You are never really gone, and every sunset burning red feels like the words we never said. Oh, even silence feels alive when you're the reason I survive. I walk the bridge where we once stood so close, counting all the dreams we didn't know. The city lights reflect upon the tide like fragments of a life. I swear I hear your footsteps in the rain, soft echoes calling out my name. For a second, time begins to bend, like you are here again. Maybe love is not a moment that ever truly dies. Maybe it just learns how to survive. Carries it through pain, like an endless hymn beneath the sky. You are the reason why, and every quiet evening breeze still moves through my memories. Oh, no matter where I go, your love is all. If the world should fade to gray, I love you anyway. The river still knows your name. It flows through joy and shame, like a prayer that never fades away. You live in me each day, and when my final breath is near, I hope somehow you'll still be here. In every wave, in every sky, in every part